are struggling today. Um, I tried to get my YouTube to broadcast, but there's something wrong because of the way that I have like two channels or something. It's like trying to go to the other one and it's just syncing horribly. And so I gave up and I will just export this live stream from Twitch and then I will put it over on YouTube when we're done. And I'm going to post on Facebook saying, hey, we're here, but we're struggling. So I don't know if you guys can hear me or how this sounds because I've never done this before. But we will be playing Uncharted: The Lost Legacy today. I am literally I don't know if you guys can see this. If we go to trophies, we're one trophy away. We're hit with the hidden trophy, and that is the Way of the Warrior trophy, which is probably the longest. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. I don't know if you guys heard any of that. But anyway, there's one trophy left, the Way of the Warrior. And it's pretty hard because you basically have to do a new game. And I think I'm just going to yeah, I'll just do new game. Would you like to keep the treasures, player, stats, and the Queen's Ruby you've earned from the current save file for the new game? No. We're just going to do it on Explorer. And none of this matters because the aim of the trophy is to basically not shoot or kill anyone with a gun or explosives or anything. But we're going to be doing new game with this, and hopefully, because we only have to go to I think chapter 5, but I'm going to completely erase my old file. There. I don't know when it goes to like a system menu if you guys can hear me or not, but basically we overwrit the, I don't know if we overwrit the old file, and or I guess my file that I've done everything on, and we're going to punch our way through this. And so like the first two chapters are kind of small, and I don't even think we get a gun, so there'll be a lot of stealth or just run in and punch. I'm pretty sure as long as the stats say 0 for both, we're good, and hopefully we'll be okay. I won't skip the cutscenes. I guess we'll go through these. But I hope I can see like because I've never, like I said, live streamed on PS4 from PS4 before, so hopefully we can see like your comments and stuff. I don't know if what's going on with all of these, but it's weird like doing the live stream on here because like the screen is like cut down like really small. I don't know if I should talk during the scenes. So if you guys haven't played this, it's pretty good. I didn't really like Chloe from Uncharted 2. I didn't think that I don't know, she was like, I just didn't like her. But in this I actually like her because it tells her background story.
Wow. You again? Is this your store?
No, my father's.
How much?
800 rupees, please.
800 rupees.
I wish I knew how much that was.
550.
Let me, can I Google that?
So, does your father usually leave you here alone?
No, he's away fighting the devils.
Oh, that's not bad. I was thinking that was like super expensive. 800 rupees is like $12.47.
Really? Wow.
That's not bad. I mean, maybe that's super expensive for a scarf or shawl,
Alright.
whatever it is.
That's 300.
Better deal. 400 rupees plus Ganesh.
You don't want this. It's broken. See?
You don't know the story? Ganesh fucked Parashuram was standing guard at his father's door.
Yes, to defend the honor of his father, Shiva, and got his tusk hacked off for his troubles.
Interesting.
Anyway, it's not for sale.
So like yesterday I went through and did all of like the old, or not the old, but the the boring like trophies. We have to do all the collectibles, take all the pictures, find all the treasures, have all the optional conversations. Did some of the fighting ones. So like there's a photo opportunity if you go over there. We're gonna get pickpocketed by this girl. So I've literally beat this game like 3 times now. Doing the trophy. They say you only have to go through it once, but I always like to go through it the first time on normal, like the normal mode, whatever, and then go through it on crushing and just be like a try hard or whatever, and then just do the rest of it on explorer while I get the different trophies. And so that's technically the first treasure that you find. Is the little Ganesh statue. And in this one, I kind of wish that you would have had like the bonuses would have been equivalent to the unlocks, but it's not. Like you have a multitude of unlocks. Like I have extra points.
I have a spare bed in this
Unless something unlocks when you get the platinum.
Best deal in all of India.
Okay, no thanks. I need to get on this truck.
Bad idea. The rebels, they hurt people.
Listen, I need to help my friend, okay? Tell you what, when I get back, pizza's on me. Deal?
Deal.
Wait!
I just saw that I had my, alright, so I don't know if you guys can probably see it in the top right is my I guess PlayStation avatar. I've had that since the very first day I had it on PS3, which was however long that was ago, and I just never changed it. And so that's kind of like my name, Shane for Games, is that it just kind of became a symbol. And so there would be like my friends on PlayStation, they would see that symbol and they would know that it was me. Like they correlated that symbol with me, and so I just never changed it. I mean, I thought about changing it several times, but I mean, it was free and I really liked it at the time. But yeah, so today we're only playing to the end of chapter 4. We're playing to the beginning. Because the trophy is supposed to appear as soon as the text of chapter 5 comes up. It's supposed to give the trophy, and that'll be the platinum. But I'm going to also actively... Whoop, I'm going the wrong way. I also need to actively save after like every chapter. And we can go to statistics. And so to make sure the explosive combat is 0 and gun combat is 0 all the way through. And the only things that we're going to have is the hand-to-hand versions of it. I hate that I'm having to do it through Twitch, which Twitch is fine. I like Restream where you do it to Twitch and YouTube at the exact same time. But there's something like jacked up with the YouTube version. I remember the first time I was trying to be so sneaky through this, but now we're gonna get felt up by this guard.
What's your rash? How do I know you're not smuggling something in here? Arms up.
Like I said, I hope this sounds fine. I have like no laptop or any way to check this. I just sold my laptop. My sister needed something for college.
Answer him! I said, where do you live? I'm in the middle of something.
You can wait.
Yes, sir.
Meet me inside.
Understood. You, with me. Man the gun.
Sir, what about her?
Just let her through. You heard him. Get going.
It's literally like the when we get to the 4th chapter, I'm hoping I can just skip right to the, because there's only like 4 big fights, I guess, where we could possibly die. It's pretty hard to die on Explorer. Oh wait, one more down. And they do a really good job of like lighting in Uncharted. Like, oh, go this way. You know, there'd be like a rodent that catches your eye, that trains your eye to look to where you're supposed to go, and different things like that. I don't even want to put my fingers on like R2. The screen's so dark too. I don't know if it's just because it's daylight here.
Come along, friend.
Watch me not even supposed to get that close. How can he not see me?
Getting closer. We should get off the streets. Our shift ends in an hour. Okay. I need sleep.
I really like the lock-picking system in there. They were talking about how Chloe is considered like a thief, and so they tried to make this game like really open and incorporate her thieving abilities into it as well. And it's cool because they have like this modern, you know, you have the phone, different things like that. So instead of, you know, taking a picture with like an old camera, you just take it with your phone and different things like that. So I really like it. I wonder if I can like speed run this. But I have no idea how long it's going to take to get through all of this. Wait, I thought there was one more. You know what? Let's just go for it. What happened? Oh, sorry. I'm stuck on a door. Surprise! You just like crack his neck. So and what's really cool about this is what I was talking about, is that there's multiple ways to get through here. So there's 2 ways to get up through this roof. You can either like bum rush those guys and attack them, or you can go out the door and go up the side.
Indian Army's not messing around.
I hope someone would get on and click on this and tell me if my voice is too high or the game audio is too high, or so I can try and fix it, but we'll find out. Just like a trial run, you know? Do.
At least 2 targets. One was the warehouse, the other... You're in the wrong place, girl. What the hell?
I feel like this is like a Batman scenario where you have to just kind of go from one place to another. Look who showed up. Even after this game, I still don't like Nadine. Knocked his teeth out, or it might just have been water shimmering.
I thought you were a professional. Oh, you should relax. You'll live longer.
Relax? It took me weeks to track down Asaf. The man's as unpredictable as they come.
It's just another warmonger with no water fight.
No, you don't know him like I do. He changes location and routines by the hour. We'd be foolish to take unnecessary risks.
We? Let's get one thing straight. This is my gig. You want your share? We play by my rules.
Hi, Jacqueline. Does this sound okay? This is my first PS4 live stream.
He's the one with the beard.
That's the spirit.
I feel like Asav was very he's a pretty good villain in this.
Where's base camp?
Top floor balcony.
Awesome. Thank you. Because I set it up and I was trying to make sure the audio and stuff was all good, and yeah. But yeah, today we're trying to get the platinum for Uncharted. There's one trophy left. And basically we have to melee half the game. No guns or explosives for the last trophy.
There you go.
Let me up there.
Thank you. Follow me.
Some of these jumps, it doesn't even look like you'll make it.
Now what?
Patience.
Up here.
Really? Really? Careful on this one.
You sure this is safe?
No.
Whoop, wrong side. These first two chapters are like so
Come on.
they're somewhat boring. I guess because they're teaching you the game and it's like building up suspense for the for the rest of it, but it's literally just like go faster, get to the point where I can actually like run into enemies. Oh, the camera's all jacked up. There you go. Stay hidden. We're just gonna bum rush this guy.
Well, where to now? Up.
Yeah, so this is the last. I've done chapter select for all of the trophies except for Way of the Warrior, and I just didn't know that was a trophy. Like, because the first time I always do like a dry run, I don't ever pay attention to the trophies. I just enjoy the story and the game and different things like that. And then I'll go back and do chapter select and encounter select to figure out the different things that I need to get. And then I realized that this was one of the annoying trophies where you basically have to reset your stats all to 0 and then melee your way through the whole thing. So I was like, so now I gotta go back through it one more time, and it's kind of like a good, like, okay, one last time to wrap up everything. But I always like to like post on Instagram, and I used to do several YouTube videos of me getting the platinum, but I've been wanting to do more live streams, and I was like, I was playing this last night and I was finishing it up, and I was like, you know what, I'll live stream it today. And I was going to do it on YouTube, but my YouTube, for whatever reason, it kept saying error. It was synced correctly, but it just wouldn't do it. And so I was like, change of plans, we're going to Twitch. So
Some cheap office supplies if you want them.
yeah, but I literally have every trophy except for Way of the Warrior. So that's why I'm just like running through, because I've, like I said, probably beat it 3 times now. Whoops. But yeah, I really like this game. I was surprised, because I kind of thought it was a little bit, I was like, oh, you're not going to have Nathan Drake or anything, and it's just going to be Chloe, but I actually really do like I said, I like Chloe more now than like she was in Uncharted 2. Move, Nadine. Yeah, I'm going to climb over you. But yeah, I don't want to mess up the Way of the Warrior trophy, so I'm like, I don't want to skip the cutscenes or even aim down a gun. Because I was hearing people were complaining about it, like them doing basically this giant trophy challenge and then it not unlocking. Yeah, I don't think it'll take too long. Hopefully. I wonder if people can do that that lock right there fast enough to unlock it before she busted open. That would have been a good trophy.
Thank you very much. Watch our backs, yeah?
Yeah.
Christ. It's like walking through an antique shop.
He's been a busy boy.
How much do you think it's worth?
Enough to keep his little insurrection going for quite some time. I'll just borrow this.
I kind of wish the horn of Ganesh wasn't like a jeweled horn.
Not for long.
Because this is like the only one that didn't actually have anything mythical in it. Like all the other ones had some kind of like creature that was you know, trying to kill you. So you did skip the cutscenes. Yeah, I was just worried about it. And that way, if someone watches this and they haven't seen Uncharted, then maybe they you know, we're not just skipping and it's just all action things. So
It's beautiful. It's time to go.
it was kind of cool. I was watching the I got some of the models for these, and I didn't even realize, like, this guy on the left that like they put him in the modeled gallery.
This tiger's got claws.
So,
Oh, all these years. And you haven't aged.
Yeah, I kind of like Asaf.
kind.
He's that classic bad guy. He's like, he's got all the power. He's the suave. Like they said in the game, he's like, he doesn't even need glasses. They're just for show. But he's got like the drive to be the bad
I
guy.
could use someone of your caliber. Why are you here? And this isn't your area of expertise.
It is a nice collection, I will say.
I wish PlayStation you could put the
Collector of antiquities.
you could put like whatever avatar you want, not just like a PlayStation avatar. Yeah, I think they definitely leave the ending open for like another one if they want to do another one. I can totally see, because they said Uncharted 4 ended Nathan's storyline, and it did. It was an amazing ending to Nathan's Drake's arc.
Oh, right.
So they're kind of like, oh, let's, you know what, Chloe we only had for a little bit, let's bring Chloe back. And so they ended up, you know, getting kind of three characters that actually probably one of my three least favorite characters, Chloe, Nadine, and I mean, I don't know if I should say the last name, but all those characters, they're kind of like my least favorite. They need to do like a prequel with Sully.
No one.
Like have Sully have his own game, like, you know, before he met Nathan. That would be an awesome game.
Who can help you crack this artifact?
Someone with an extensive knowledge of Hoysala society.
Exactly.
An expert in their culture and history.
Yeah, I was playing through this, you know, multiple times, and there were certain things that they would talk about that I didn't catch, like later on, where they would talk about, you know, the expert or something, and you might see Chloe's face, or they would talk about something else that they talk about later on. And I was like, oh, they were hinting at this, you know, hours before we ever actually revealed that story plot line, which is really cool. I love the Uncharted series. It always reminds me of like Indiana Jones,
Throw their bodies in the river.
and it always looks like so pretty.
After them! Reminder! Now you're talking! Come on! We need to get across the river!
And I love when they were talking about, I thought I died. When they were talking about like Uncharted in general, and this one in particular, is that you can approach an area openly, like you can attack it guns in blazing, or you can do the whole thing with stealth. And so there's a good hint of that here where you're running through this. There's different paths to take, there's different structures you can climb, and like you don't have to go down the zip lines, because I went one time, I didn't go down the zip line, and another time I went down all of them, you know, for the trophy or whatever.
What the hell was that back there?
Messy but effective.
You were going to sell me out, weren't you?
It's called improvisation. God, who's being unprofessional now?
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
It means you let Asav get the jump.
Yeah, they say as soon as the chapter 5's text comes up, the trophy should pop up. Hopefully, I don't mess up. I'm gonna save periodically. I'll probably save after this chapter,
Yeah, and your guy better be.
in case I accidentally like drop my controller or something and shoot and have to do the whole thing over again. That would suck. Oh, I thought that was a... Oh, no, I messed up. Okay, we're good. I thought that was a Volt.
We still have the disc. Yeah. Keep moving. Watch out.
No! Leave me alone. Oh, I died. What? I hope that did not mess it up. Oh, please tell me that didn't mess it up. I'm just skipping these guys. No! Get off of me. Did I do it again? No, I did not platinum the fourth. Nadine, get out the way. Get out the way. I did not platinum the fourth one because I was going through it, and there's that one trophy where you have to beat the game in under 6 hours, and I did it in like 6.5 or something like that. And so, oh my gosh, this is like the first time I've ever fallen on this part. I did it in 6.5 hours, and it just like crushed my spirit from actually doing it again, because you have to go through the whole game. Is it? I think it's on normal. Like you can't do it on the easiest mode or something like that. But anyway, you have to. Yeah, I did it in 6.5, and I just didn't feel like doing it again. But I did do 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going to do this one, of course, because I'm right there at it. I hate that I just fell like 3 times right there in a row. Yeah, I'm just nervous about it because I know it's gonna take a little while to do. I like the ones where you go in and chapter select and do it in like 2 minutes. I actually had trouble with the C4ia, which you have to kill 4 enemies with 1 explosive, because I kept restarting the checkpoint at the APC fight. I think it's in chapter 6. There's those 4 enemies that come off that truck, and I was like throwing C4 on there because there was like 5 or 6 right there. But I bet it took me 15-30 minutes to get it because I kept restarting it, and it would kill like 3 enemies like all the time.
No wonder the Hoysala capital was ransacked. Look at this thing. Any luck?
My PS4 sounds like it's gonna overheat.
I'd say we can use all the luck we can get.
Are you still hung up on Asav's so-called expert? Don't worry.
If Asav's not in the gets already, he'll be right on our heels.
So this is what I was talking about, like where they're talking about, you know, the expert is more of like an older thing.
Like I said.
They reveal who the expert is, but you know, they acknowledge it in, you know, at the end of chapter 2, they start talking about it where Nadine's worried about it, but Chloe knows who it is, but she hasn't told Nadine.
Ganesh's weapon.
Jacqueline, do you know if you have to climb that tall tower in chapter 4 before you go to the forts, or can I just go straight to the forts?
great battle.
What?
The battle in which Ganesh lost his tusk. I bet we find these symbols. We find the tusk. Not bad, Fraser. Yeah, well.
You like my dad for that Hindu mitzvah his thing. Might have rubbed off. You must be proud.
Sun's almost up.
I'll go get ready. Nice work.
This game had so many cool, small little details. Awesome. Yeah, it's so annoying to climb that tower. I actually climbed that tower twice before doing the trophy, where you climb to the outside of it. I messed up and called the elevator on the second time when I was trying to do it, because I thought you had to open the windows, but I couldn't figure out how to get on top of it. But this game is like absolutely beautiful. Like the amount of detail they put into it. Which I really like when they let you do the photo opportunities like that. Like all of these just like picture perfect spots. It's so cool. Freaking Nadine is ripped.
What?
I don't like it.
You don't like anything.
No. We've gone nearly 100 kilometers with no sign of a soul.
The last half full, maybe we got the jump on them.
Unlikely.
I'll find the tusk. The salve's on you.
Understood. Meet you back at the car.
Yep.
Nadine, like just in general, she reminds me of I can't even remember what her name is. The Daenerys's like right hand girl in Game of Thrones. She looks almost exactly the same, like hair and all. I got to play Assassin's Creed Origin at E3, and it was pretty good. Like I hope they kind of, because I stopped playing it at 3. Like I beat 3, and I didn't play Black Flag. But I got to play Origins at E3, and it was pretty good. They did a lot of different things with it.
Yeah, give me your hand. Good, actually. Okay. Want me to drive?
Nope.
I don't mind.
I do. It's a control thing.
Sure.
I wonder if I should save. I don't want to mess up anything.
Let's just enjoy the serenity, shall we?
Got a...
Let me just check statistics. I'm like paranoid. So explosive is 0 and headshot 0. I don't see why it wouldn't be.
So much for that.
How do you know the tusk is still there?
It would have turned up in a museum or something by now, right?
It belongs in a museum.
I've never even heard of the Hoysala before this job.
Yeah, well, that's the fault of their last king, really. Young, reckless.
Was Black Flag, was it really good? They started going like, I wish they would have, my favorite of were Brotherhood and 2. Like, I just loved those so much. And then 3 killed it for me. It was like Call of Duty. Like, Modern Warfare 2 was like my favorite. And then I stopped playing at Black Ops 2. And then I played like, you know, friends versions of like Infinite Warfare or Advanced Warfare or whatever. Like, I've just played those, but like, if I probably won't get any more Call of Duties. And I'll probably get Modern Warfare 2 remastered if they ever do it.
What have we got?
Halabadu and Valor.
I thought these were Ganesh and Shiva.
Someone's been paying attention. Ganesh was the guardian of Halabadu, the newer of the Hoysala captains. Shiva was the guardian of the former capital, Valor.
The stonework is beautiful, but this isn't much of a defensive wall.
Sculptor's quarters, by the look of it. We're still on the outskirts.
Didn't take you for an archaeologist.
That would be my dad, actually. I'm just a thief, remember?
Hey,
rental equipped with a winch. What's that work?
The rental always has a winch.
Short work at these gates.
What, you're just going to pull them down?
That's the plan. Unless you've got dynamite.
No, we don't want dynamite. It'll ruin the trophy. Move. When I was playing through it this last time before this, they were they kept messing up. Like I had tons of glitches here and there. Like I had one time where the Jeep get off. I had the Jeep in chapter 4, like I finished a fort.
Okay, we're clear.
And when I finished it,
You were about to pull down.
and I come out, and I guess I had died or something, or like I fell off a ledge or something like that, and the truck spawned like on the other side of the map, and it was like where you push down to find the vehicle. It was nowhere close to me, and I was like, ah, I had to walk all the way to the car.
Quiet. I'm just surprised is all. Figured you'd be more of a leave no
Yeah,
tracks
this,
type when it comes
I
to
hope I do get the trophy, because this will be like my 35th platinum or something like that. Back in the day, I used to play a ton of PS3, like I was addicted to it. And ever since I got out of like college or whatever, I just haven't. Usually when I get one game, like it's a game I really, really want, and I play it to like completion. So like,
Well, I'll look it up.
the last one I got was like Bloodborne. Like I loved that game. I got Dark Souls 3s too. What were the other ones I've played recently? I know I want to play Shadow of War. Like I think I'm gonna just like try and do that like on weekends, just like live stream it, maybe just to Twitch or something. Hey, 12 platinums is nothing to be sad about. Like it was funny. One guy in college, we were comparing. Oh gosh, we were comparing like Xbox to like PS3, and you know, like, oh, what your level is compared. Like they were converting gamer score to like trophies and different things like that. And mine was like, we were saying like, oh, he was better or oh, I was better, and he kept going back and forth about it. And then he ended up playing it, and he's got like 100 platinums now, and I'm like, you do you, dude. Like I am not that competitive when it comes to that, because there's an insane amount of time correlated with that. But this is like that's like all he does, like all day long. Like I don't even know if he works. But yeah, like 12 platinums. I know people who don't even have 5 platinums. So hats off to you. And thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It makes it makes this game like, you know, I mean, it's somewhat of a grind because I've beat it like 3 times now, but it's still really fun to have someone to talk to. Whoop, sorry. Oh, well. So much for stealth in this fight. I think I was supposed to stealth this, but as long as I don't get sniped. Dude, I did like so many trophies right here, because you can do the running gun, you can do the vehicle one. I'm gonna get rid of this sniper, he's wearing me. Wait, I thought this guy was a sniper. See, like how I was talking about where he like, oh, there's the sniper. See what I was talking about? They like glitch out sometimes. Thought I killed him. Oh yeah, that's why I was supposed to do it, because they call reinforcements. Yeah, you can heal so fast on Explorer. Yeah, I really did like the bracelet. Like when I first got it, I was like, okay, this is kind of like weird, or and the sound is probably the most annoying part, because it's so loud when it comes out of the controller. But I actually really like it, like, because if you play the first couple, as you play through them, there's no real way to know like stuff that you have, like as far as treasures or different things like that. And the more and more they play this game, like the Uncharted series, they've added like, okay, on chapter select you're missing 2 optional conversations or something like that, and you can go there and you can directly get them. Whereas on the first ones they didn't even tell you, and so on this they even added the really nice option to have that bracelet be like, oh hey, it doesn't directly tell you where it's at, but it tells you like, hey, there's something nearby, keep your eye out for it, or look around, or start exploring a little bit, because it's you have to be pretty close for that thing to go off, because I've passed many of the treasures and it go completely the other way. Yeah, I need to check statistics and make sure. So explosive combat is 0 and gun combat is 0. So we're so good. I've got like my finger like stuck up in the air because I don't want to I don't want to click on it, because we basically have to beat that, because that was chapter 3. So basically I have to beat this chapter 4, which is the longest chapter in the entire game.
Let's have a look at the map.
Let's have a look at the map.
We are right about here.
Her hands are already trashed.
Check out that tower.
Alright, I'm gonna save because I'm worried. Alright, I don't even know. I'm wondering if like the broadcast stops when I go to save, because it goes to this other menu. Oh, I think it just says only microphone audio is being broadcast instead of game audio.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay, that's what it meant. Okay, so it still records. But yeah, we're just gonna skip. Let's see. We can do the bow one first.
Okay.
I think this is bow.
I'll keep an eye out for a sob. Perfect. Not that I'm too worried about it.
I know one thing, if it was like any normal person driving this thing, they would literally die. Because I'll hit like a wall and it'll be like this thing will turn on its side.
These guys are idiots, but it's all this. We just need to stay the hell away from them.
Put the parking brake on.
Never understood the appeal of people like Saab. Easy. He finds men who are weak.
Yeah, I have to do the forts, but you still have to go
Purpose.
fight all these enemies.
Bullshit. Look there.
Because this one's kind of annoying, because it has, I can't remember if this one has the armored guys in it or not.
Interesting circular motif. Like the disc. It should do the trick.
I don't think this one. I want to explore. I think the only one that has a melee guy you can't melee is the Trident, the Ganesh temple. Oh, get away. And you can just run past him.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this one's so long. It's because of all those little medallions you have to get, like especially the first time. And then I had to do it again because I missed one of the optional conversations, which was over there beside the monkeys, and I was just like, no. No. It was like, dang it, I have to go get all of them again, because I was so happy when I didn't have to get them anymore. I was like, fine, I won't have to ever do this again. Sure enough, I missed a picture and a I missed a picture and an optional conversation over there. And that optional conversation was actually glitched. Like, because I walked over there and I had the talk with her.
That's it.
Or no, I needed to have the talk with her about the monkeys, and so I clicked on it, and when I clicked on it, she wasn't nearby, so it didn't trigger the optional conversation.
From down here.
And I had to do it all over again.
Enough of this.
Thank you, Jacqueline, for following me. You're awesome.
Okay.
I was like, what is my phone doing? Yeah, but I want to live stream more. Like, I want to do like a maybe like a Spooktober thing. Maybe just in the evening when I get home.
Besides, doesn't matter who starts, only who finishes.
Yeah, it was a hardcore glitch with Nadine not talking, but I want to do like a like I said, like a Spooktober thing where I just every evening I'll try and like, oh, that was where I was supposed to go. I'll try and do like Outlast 2 or Soma or something like that. Because those games I haven't played yet because I've been saving them for October. And just play for like a few hours in the evening. I think that would be fun. Because YouTube is getting like so broken nowadays with all the stuff that they're doing with like because they started censoring everything on YouTube. So it's like, oh, your game has a dark cave, demonetized. I mean, it's stupid stuff now. And so I was just like, it's like a piece of me is like, because I've never done it. It just makes you feel good when you post something, and I'm just gonna bum rush this. We'll just go through it. It makes you feel good, like when you actually. We just crossed each other. How did he not see me? But it's like you do all the work and you want to feel good about it or whatever. You're like, oh, you know, they're not going to not show certain people because of what they think is violent or something like that, and it's just really annoying. And with like Twitch, it's like, yeah, you're not going to stop it.
Egg on your face.
Whoop, I hope that did. I hope that still counts. No! I like how Nadine is just sniper as she runs out in front of him. Here, we're gonna go. Go away, shotgunner. Alright. I thought there was a guy over here. Yeah, just punch a shotgunner to the face. Alright, let's go over here and heal. See how fast you heal in this? You got the car stuck? I don't think I've ever got the car stuck. I got it turned on its side one day, and it wouldn't wouldn't move, but it kind of flipped itself back over. Where's the last person? Oh, come back here. The lock boxes, those are kind of annoying.
Yes, it is.
Because that one you don't even, I was trying to remember which ones I had gotten, which ones I hadn't. But yeah, I don't know, the Uncharted always has like lots of collectibles. I probably should check the checkpoint.
That should do it.
Let's see. Statistics. Yeah, we're good. Nadine, you... Nadine is so fat. She broke a stone walkway.
Stand tight.
Oh, I never noticed there was a guy right there. Yeah, like there was one, it was like a lockbox right beside of another one, and it was just like behind this, it's on chapter 6 in the APC fight. It's one like right near the staircase. Completely missed it the first time. Actually the first 3 times I went through there. Completely missed it.
Nearly there.
I like how she helps you in the other ones. In this one she's like, you got it.
Thanks. Come on.
Oh, looky here.
Oh, the
Told you it's some kind of key.
oh, I think it's for the medallions on this, on the other, oh gosh, I can't even talk. The medallions where you have to get in this level where you have to turn the dials, because there's a lot of these turning dial ones in this one where you have to turn it, put one in, go all the way around, put another piece in, turn it, and it's just...
Now, I guess
it was so annoying. It was a simple puzzle, but it was just so long.
You know that treasure hunting is not a good gig for the risk of us, right?
Neither is being a mercenary. Difference is when I pull the pin on a grenade, I know what's going to happen next.
My way's much more fun. Did you hear that?
You feel that? Tracer, look at that.
Holy hell. There's a massive relief carved into the side of that mountain.
I always wondered, like, when they build structures
You're gonna turn
that have all these ornaments and statues and stuff in the side of, like, that mountain, where...
It must have been fun growing up, eh?
Like, how did they do that? You know, nowadays you're like, oh, they could just, you know, they have some kind of lift, or they strap themselves to, like, a wall, which I guess they would have to do... In olden times, you like strap yourself to a tree and you just lean off the end of it.
Me?
It's just crazy
Digging for
to imagine people like building stuff back then.
Yeah, sure. I don't take big risks without a good payday.
I imagine so. Like running an army, huh? That's a big responsibility.
Second nature. It's my father's company. He retired, I took over.
Family business.
Made a real mess of it. Well, you should know. Heard you and those Drake brothers are close.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, well, it's a conversation for another time.
So, where to next?
That fort above the waterfalls might be worth a visit. And possibly that fort on that mountain.
Here, we'll do Ganesh's fort for
Suppose I
next.
should have asked about the Drakes before.
That's the one that's got the fights in it, so if I mess up... I think I already checked this, didn't I? If I mess up, then I won't have to go back
To tell.
and do
I
that
know
fort
him
again.
pretty well. Sam less so. He seemed to just appear out of thin air.
Let's find a way to get back down to the
Oh, I remember this. I didn't think I could
Sounds
make this
good.
jump the first time.
Ah, this is open now.
I don't think I have enough. She reached for it. But like when I was going back through it, getting like the lock boxes and stuff, some of them I could skip because I remember like, how's my driving? That's what I need. I remember like that lock box, like that one's very obvious, and I remember opening it.
Nathan Drake is no longer in the picture. You don't have to worry about him.
I had my concerns.
Here,
Why do you
let's.
accept my offer? I'm not one
Alright,
to
let's
look at
go.
people as
We'll
advice,
cut through
especially with
where the
everyone
old tower's at,
walking
if I can remember how to do it.
I hear that. But on the plus side,
Oh, there's a plus side?
oh, when people have low expectations, it's much easier to take them by surprise.
I only know of one other person that I know personally. Which way is it? Let's just go up. I don't think this is right, but I only know of one other person that has actually played this game and beat it.
How old were you when you started?
Others, I guess, just played Uncharted 4 and hadn't played it anymore. But like I said, I liked it. They make me like Chloe a lot better in this one, because probably about halfway through it, you really start to understand. Maybe it's at the end of this chapter you really start to appreciate Chloe. I still don't like Nadine. She's just so annoying. I mean, she kind of redeems herself at the end, but I think it's just like her character. I think it's like Chloe. Like they'd have to, I guess they'd have to do it like a Nadine Uncharted to redeem her.
So what would you do if you were a Assad?
But I don't think she doesn't have like an archaeological background.
Let you do the heavy lifting, then swoop in and grab up the task once you've done all the hard work.
Here, we'll just go this way. But this is what I was talking about, like, you could go up, so right here, you can go up that way, there's this way, and then there's that way over there. Like, they try to make it open for you to do different things. Usually I fall right here. Go! Yeah. Uh-oh. I know you can do it. I've done it before. See? Alright. So yeah, this is like, I think the last big fight where it only has like enemies-ish. I think this is the only one that's left. I missed like all of the optional fights where you do L3 here. I missed all those when I went through it. I had to go to chapter select and come in here and do them by hand. I mean, we could try and just bum rush it. Oh, he saw me.
Goodbye.
Ow. You know how many bullets she gets hit with and lives? It's pretty crazy. Ah, it's slowing down a little bit. I had my, I actually had this game crash Chloe's phone on the main menu to see what kind of pictures I had taken like throughout the game, and the game was like an error has occurred, exiting, and it took me back to the PlayStation Home. Yeah, I played through most of the game on stealth kind of anyway. That's just kind of how I, because sometimes if you can clear out a whole area with stealth, they won't send reinforcements. But yeah, I definitely did crushing on stealth. Turn on auto aim with that stealth pistol. Oh, it's so easy. And I think it was like, it may have been some of the first, did he jump down? It may have been some of the first Uncharted's where you couldn't put cheats on, but I think like since, I think Uncharted 3, you could put like auto aim or infinite ammo on. So just infinite ammo stealth pistol is just night and day. It's so easy. That had to hurt. Was that it?
I think that's a lot of them.
I was doing the one trophy right here where you have to sneak all the way over here without getting caught, and I got to the door and tried to click on it, but since I was doing it on crushing, they noticed me in like 1 second, and I had to do it over again. I was like, no! Because I just went around the left edge, like over here. I just went that way.
What's this? That's a good sound. One of the spokes on the wheel just turned around.
I think there's one right here. Wasn't there? Yeah.
How about...
And there's one all the way over here. What, you can't sneak all the way through this area on crushing? Because I totally did that on crushing. It was so much, it was hard, but I mean, I can show you the path I took. It's pretty simple. Because another reason why you want to do it on crushing is that you have, there's these, the enemies are a lot harder. Like you have people that you can't melee on crushing. But yeah, crushing is not horrible. You just have to be careful.
Last but not least. That should do it. Okay. Back to the big wheel thing. Big wheel thing?
But yeah, I can go just show quickly what I did for the stealth one. See, I guess she turns this one maybe? Or maybe there's just a bunch of different ones. Like you only have to do 5 because there's some right there. But yeah, as soon as you drop down, you just stay in the grass. And I climbed up this, and I marked all the enemies too. Oh, you can't mark them in crushing. That's right. So you wait for this guy that kind of go over here. You go to the left, and there's a big guy that comes down this hill right there in the staircase, and you just time it and you run across here. There's also an enemy you have to be careful on the right, but you just climb up this. Well, actually, you don't climb up it. You go along the side of it, and you go along the side of this. Just stay down right here. You can actually go even lower, and you go down here. And then wait for this guy to come up, and you go through the grass. There's a guy right here on the right. You watch. You literally go up here. You stay down. You don't go all the way to the top, but you wait for the guy to come up here, run in the grass, and stealth him. Actually, he's right here. You stealth him, and then just run around. Super easy on crushing, even though it took me like 3 tries, because like I said, I ran to the door, and then there was like some guy like in the middle back there, and he's like, oh, there she is.
Oh, come on. Looks like we're going under.
And this part right here, I didn't know, like I don't know why they made this thing slam shut. Like it, because it looks like Nadine gets chopped in half right there. Like it looks like her feet are still under the door.
I'm guessing this one needs to look.
Let's go this way. Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Oh, this one's a bit trickier.
Ta-da!
It's Ganesh.
Hello, sir.
Right. Let's turn the water on.
Well, what's to say it's not different this time? What if it's fire or something?
You're messing with me.
I'm totally messing with you.
Yeah, the timing was messed up on that door. It needed to be like 2 seconds longer, so that it made it look like Nadine made it in.
I'm a little disappointed it wasn't fire.
Another waterfall.
Yeah, it's 2 out of 3 now.
Ursula went to an absurd amount of trouble to hide the tusk.
Well, the tusk was the symbol of Hoysala dominance.
That's another thing. It's like you have all these puzzles where, because normally you would think that the population would die, like the civilization didn't make it. I was like, did they always leave their stuff after all these like puzzles? Like, did they always just live in this world of everything's locked?
All our money wasted on fruitless expeditions.
They're that wonderful.
What do you mean you were helping people that get stuck just like with certain trophies? Like you would go on and tell them how to do it?
Well, he sent me and my mum away. He said it was no longer safe. And off to Australia we went. And now here I stand on the outskirts of Harbour. That's pretty funny. Last stop. The fort embedded in that mountain. That'll be the one with the axe.
At least your accent makes sense now.
Yeah,
Fraser's not exactly an Indian surname either.
it was my mum's.
Oh, like the I guess just like trophy puzzle, like the puzzles in anyway, like the one we're going to, like the axe fort.
Last one back to the car buys dinner.
I've brought MREs.
You know what? I'm gonna go right. Maybe I can, because we gotta buy. There's one heavy guy in here. We have to, I guess, just run by. Yeah, and you can like way back when you do power picks. Yeah, that's the guy that you can't melee.
They've seen us!
he was always like my favorite to like kind of look up trophies. He's got his own website now, but it's super broke. Like it just every now and then it'll just time out. Let me check the statistics. 0. Ta-da. Okay. But yeah.
What things are those?
The bracelet is like freaking key. It's super annoying to get, but it definitely is worth it. I wish you would have, because you have to go back basically and do it for the first levels anyway, because I missed a ton of it's so funny. You can see like the treasure list, and you can see I probably got like 5 out of like the first 30 or however many it is, 20, going through the different areas. And then as soon as I got the bracelet, I got like, except for this chapter because it's so large, it's not very linear. You can go through it and I have like every treasure like back to back almost. I think it's up here.
Oh yeah. Ever since the young king lost to the Persians, everyone's wanted to lay claim to this land. Here I thought we were just going on a treasure hunt. We are. Let men like Assad fight over it. It's none of our concern. Parting wars wasn't. Oh, hold on.
Whoop, that's the wrong one. I need to go over one.
Looks intact. Right. Where were we? Anyway, like I was saying, parting wars was my concern for a time.
Good point. Somewhere.
You did it for the cash.
Oh, we can go through here.
Usually. What about when you worked for Assad? Definitely a cash grab. Hardly worth the trouble. Ouch. Why do it then? Needed to establish my rep, eh? Figured I'd start with the worst place. The rebels beat us here.
Yeah, but like, just look like this, like, if you wanted like thumbnails, like they even got the light simulating through trees. Like the leaves are moving in the top right there, and it's shining the different things. Like, it's so beautiful game. It's such a beautiful game. Wait, I need to back up. Like, I'm rushing it now because I've been through it so many times, but yeah. There's so many hidden things. Like, in that cave we just went through, like, that's the first time I've ever technically drove through that cave. When I was looking for the treasures, or actually I was looking for the photo op for this fort, and I couldn't find it because the thing I was reading was saying it was on the shoreline, and I couldn't find it. And so I thought maybe it was like somewhere over here, and then I seen that cave, and then found out there was a treasure in the cave. And of course the bracelet started like saying, hey, there's something in there's something nearby. I wonder if I remember how to do these puzzles, like, outright. I guess I could look it up. I guess if I get hit, it's not a big deal. Oh, no, there is one more. There's one more encounter. It's in here.
Yep. Come on in. Water's fine.
Can I die, please? Let me go. It's like you're underwater, you start hearing that music play. Who's doing that? Start hallucinating, you've been under there so long.
I've missed you. They've left their climbing gear. It should come in handy. Correction. Our climbing gear.
Have you platinumed all of the Uncharted's? Awesome. Yeah, that 6-hour trophy was like the only thing that really stood between me doing it. I guess I could stealth this guy, couldn't I? Yeah, it was just super disappointing when I had it 6.5 hours on the 6-hour trophy, because that means I basically spent 6 hours for that one trophy, and then I didn't get it, and I was super sad. But it's okay. Like I said, I still really enjoy Uncharted 4. I think I'm just gonna run past this guy. Let me go up and do this. Don't kill me! No! No! I'm so dead! Oh man. Is my stats still okay? It should be, right? I was gonna try and run past all of them. I forgot that you have to square, triangle, square these guys. Yeah, I like got pinned up against the wall. Alright, so right there is like the perfect opportunity. I run right up to that guy. What the? Did you see how bad they missed? They shot like all around me. Yeah, so I think that was the last encounter that we have to go through.
Okay, let's see what this does. That statue moved.
Alright, let's see if I can remember this.
Well, I'll be going to hell.
I think you go
That's
up,
elaborate.
left,
Statue moved again.
right, left, up. Nope. I think I have to go up and back one more. Okay. Crud. Alright, let's do it one more time. I thought he looked a little off. So up. Yeah, I think this is what I'm supposed to do. There we go. It's like that moment after you jumped, you're like, yeah, I messed up.
I think that did it. Come on over.
Make sure that I didn't mess up anything. I don't think it would. I'm just jumping.
Oh, for goodness sake. 3 statues with 2 different symbols now. Star.
This is probably the one I remember the least. I remember the last one more than this one.
I like your descriptions better.
So, up.
Ah! Near miss there.
Let's see. Up. Alright, he's gonna swipe. And it goes this way.
Nearly there.
There we go.
Right. You got it. Come on over. Nice. Right behind you. Figured we were going to go. Did you know that?
I think this one you go... Let's see. These guys are ready to swing already. So you go up. Up. So he's going to swing down. Let's just go back. And then go 1, 2, 3. Can he swing right there? Oh, I messed up. I didn't know if he was a swing. I guess the silver ones are swinging straight, and the bronze ones are the other ones. So. I remember it's like really weird. Let me get over here. 2, 3. Okay. Maybe I go back one. So here, here. Yeah, I was gonna go right. Because he's gonna swing down now. He should be... Uh-oh. I go back. And then I go up. And then I go here. And so he just swung, but he's gonna swing, so...
Smell that one whiz by.
There. Just gotta think about it. I hate that there's always a lag on like live streams. Like, I think Twitch's is probably one of the faster ones. Maybe not on this, because it seems like there's like a good 15 seconds or something like that. YouTube's, I think it's like, no, maybe Twitch is like 10 seconds and YouTube is like 15 seconds. It's quite a time.
That's not fair. Nice to see you, Shiva.
Come on, let's get this over and done with.
Yeah, it didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was going to take. I mean, I've only been live streaming an hour and 17 minutes. I thought it was going to be like a a couple hour live stream. I mean, maybe I'll record some like live videos and then maybe live stream something this evening.
Here we go.
Baby water. Now that's 3. You know, you're pretty good at this whole treasure hunting thing.
I'm a quick study.
One question though. I reckon that you could pretty much do anything you want. Why are you so keen to get Shoreline back?
Seriously? My partner tends my own men against me. My lieutenant makes off with a bounty. Nathan and Samuel Drake get off scot-free, and you're asking why I want Shoreline back.
Yeah.
It was on my watch. I lost it on my watch.
Knowing my luck, I'd throw it up in there and miss it and drop it off a cliff.
It's my stress tool. It showed up in the mail a few weeks after we got to Australia. Alright, we better get a move on. We don't want Assad to get ahead of us. You know, I've had my fair share of screw-ups. You just pick yourself up and move on.
I don't like to fail.
No one does that. Let's head back to the car. Gotta love a shortcut.
Glad we don't have to go back the way we came.
I would have made you dodge the axes.
The paranoia is real.
If you want to look anywhere else out there, now's the time to do it.
Right. Look, for what it's worth, it's your kick-ass reputation that got you this job. Plus, I figured you could use the money.
You're not wrong.
Honestly, though,
I think we have to go across
it's
that bridge.
actually nice working with a woman for a change.
Do rot. Not
Oh
many
no.
of us out here.
Oh no, we jinxed it. Oh, wait. Hold on, we got this. You jinxed me, Jacqueline. I literally got it stuck. How in the world? Oh, here we go. There we go.
Let Demonic speak to the man in charge, then tried backing out when I informed him I was running the show.
Just get like Nadine. Start rocking it.
Broke his legs.
You're not kidding.
Just trying to level the playing field.
Oh, don't cross Ross.
I should put that one on my business card.
Can't you just walk away? Be done with Shoreline?
I was born into it. I don't have a choice.
Oh, there's always a choice.
Because I think chapter 5 starts as soon as we go through these doors.
Beautiful out here.
This your first visit to India?
Yeah,
Yep. Come on.
right behind you. Magnificent. How long do you suppose it takes to carve something like this?
Years. Decades even. Hoysala certainly did have a knack for stonework. And the war, it seems. That too. They must have made these to commemorate their victories against the Persians.
Looks like they put up a good fight.
They did. Maybe it didn't last. Their loss is our gain.
Trophy incoming.
That carving looks familiar.
That carving represents that match. That's so threatening.
You always get like giddy or excited when you know
But I'm guessing
it's right here. It's just like you did it. It's there. But then it's also like that nervousness, like, did I mess up? Is it really gonna show up?
What the hell?
Oh, I love that right there where they did the snapping of the vines. That was like super awesome. That little nice added touch.
Can't say I was expecting that. You ready?
Yeah. Just taking it all in.
Here we go. Longest hill of my life. Right here. Yeah! Come on. One more.
Downtown Halibut.
Yeah, don't ruin the moment.
Last no resting place.
Sweet.
Task Ganesh.
Spectacular.
Her exact feeling right now is me.
Doesn't it look like there's a dam or something between the two Ganesh statues?
It's awesome.
Must have been eroded by the falls.
So how do we get in?
Thank you for watching. It's awesome.
Look at the crown. It's
I
not
kind
wear and
of
tear.
want to go see. I want to see the
Maybe it's a watchtower?
That's how the Persians got in.
what number platinum it was. I'm waiting for the scene
I've
in
heard about this place for so long.
so I can save. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's skip some because I got the trophy now. Yeah, Jacqueline, thank you. Let's go back to main menu. I was wondering if they had like anything on the dash right there. Let's see. I don't even know if you can still see the things I'm looking at. 2% of people got that platinum that have played this game. That was number 36. That's what number it was. Yeah. Was there any bonuses? I doubt it. I don't think anything would come up. That's what I was talking about, where like they have like the bonuses. So like you go through here and you get all of the bonuses from like different players. Like, oh, you have 33 points. It's like, why wasn't it like exactly 100? It's like, I don't know what it goes towards. Unless there's like, you know, something in cell phone. Last time I clicked on cell phone, the whole PS4 game crashed. Oh, look at those pixels. It was so pixelated. But yeah, I went in here to like see the different pictures. But that's so cool. Like, I like the... I messed up that picture a bunch too. Where was that monkey photo? The thing took forever to get. Yeah, maybe it was, I don't think it was that one. Oh, yeah, it was that one. That was the one I had to go back in there and get. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna end this stream here. I might stream some more at this evening. I'm going to record some videos for YouTube for the next week. But again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for Jacqueline for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I wish I could have been streaming this off of like my computer, and then we would have had like a Twitch overlay. But my PS4 is in my living room area, so it's not really connected to my my desktop. So I didn't want to move it either. So I was like, I'll try out the broadcasting system that PS4 does. But I'm going to end this here. Again, thank you to Jacqueline for staying with me and talking through it. We played for about an hour and a half to get through all of this. But like I said, I'm going to record some more, and then I'll probably live stream something else this evening. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And as always, keep on playing. Now it's awkward because I don't know how to end it. How do I end it? There it goes.